My name is Gord Milliard. I'm president of the Northwestern Ontario Building Trades, and I'm here today to talk to you about becoming a member of a construction union. As a union member, you can work through the hall and get sent to jobs throughout the area. You don't have to worry about negotiating your wages, as your wages are set through the collective agreement. One of the big things that we want to talk about is our apprenticeship program.
My name is Dennis Renault, member of Bingwini Ashley Anishinaabe, also a member of local 397 Sheet Metal Workers Union. For the Sheet Metal Workers Union, I am a journeyman sheet metal worker, and I am also the First Nation liaison worker for our union hall. I'm 32 years old with approximately 14 years of experience in the trade. I have experience in both union and non-union work. Being a part of the 397 as a First Nation liaison worker, my job is to bridge the gap between First Nation communities and construction projects. With bridging this gap, what we're looking for is we're looking to have a lot more First Nations people on the tools to be a part of our union, to be a part of something that is a grand project. The benefits of joining the union that I find is obviously the wage and the quality of work, the quality of life that we live now.
Hi, I'm Bob McKay. I'm an Aboriginal elder. I'm an elder senator with the Métis Nation of Ontario. I grew up on an island on Lake Superior in a commercial fishing family and a lighthouse keeping family. Then about 40 years ago, I joined the Operating Engineers Union. I got to know the head of the Operating Engineers Union in Thunder Bay at that time, and he wanted me to join the union because he knew I had my crane license and he wanted crane operators. So I joined the union and I worked on many different jobs across Ontario here and into Manitoba, and it's probably the best move I ever made was joining that union, because it was a very good life and a good way to make a living, and get out there and look for it and ask questions and get involved, because it's a very good life.
And there's certain things that have to be met in order to get into the apprenticeship program. English and math are two of your main courses that you need for entry into the programs. Grade 12, although not mandatory in some trades, is really necessary. The chances of getting an apprenticeship program with less than grade 12 are slim to none.
I've been with Laborers International of North America, 607 now, for the last 20 years with Tom Jones Corporation. You need a grade 12 at least to get a good trade for yourself. I would encourage most of the youth to get their grade 12 to help them out in their process of getting a career in construction or any other part of life that they might endeavor in.
A lot of people ask me how I got into the trades originally, as if it's some kind of adventure. It was quite simple. First and foremost, I knew I needed an education. Once I got that education, I went through a lot of local agencies to find work. Eventually, after trying, I did find work. With that work, it was okay. I did gain experience, but that experience did not compare to the experience that I gained working for a union hall.
And I would recommend it to anybody to get into, especially a young person, even an older person. Get your grade 12, contact the union, whatever trade you'd like to get into, and go down and talk to the union representatives and take out an apprenticeship.
Although the trades will have varying entrance requirements, there is a number of similarities. First of all, you must write a test. Completion of the test, many of the trades will invite the successful candidates in to do an interview. After the interview process, they will select a number of individuals they want to take into the trades and then put them out to work on a probation period. Most of the trades will the apprenticeship programs range in an area of approximately 8,000 hours. Some are slightly less and some are slightly more. During this time, you must attend trade school. Some trade schools are held in Thunder Bay, others throughout the province of Ontario.
Bob Breer. I'm the coordinator of Sioux Lookout Area Aboriginal Management Board and a member of the Eagle Lake First Nation. If you are interested in becoming an apprentice and joining the unions, you will need to have an assessment done on yourself. We need to know your education level, what types of previous training you may have had, your work history, and what trade are you interested in. This assessment can be done by your employment counselor at your local asset holder.
When I first began my career in the trades, all I knew basically how to do was read a tape measure, and now I look at where I've come and the skills and the training that I have to complete the jobs that I'm on. The training that I received through our union hall is second to none for industry standards.
Although construction has become a safer industry, it is still a very, very dangerous industry to be in. And for us, health and safety is a major issue. We're continually training our members to improve their health and safety, because at the end of the day, we want to make sure that you come home in the same shape as when you went to work in the morning. We don't want anyone to get hurt, and especially to see anyone get killed.
Our union provides safety training that is necessary for all jobs that we do work on. Safety is number one. There's no point in going to work if you're not going to make it home to spend what you made.
One of the other real benefits that I find in the unions is the lifestyle. I always say that working construction is not a job, but it is really a lifestyle. You're away from home for a great deal of time, and you're traveling throughout the Northwest, but when you are at home, it's quality time at home. You're there for a period of time as you're laid off, and it gives you time to do what you wish to do. Then, when you get a call from the hall, you're off to the next job, whether it be in your hometown or anywhere throughout this country.
Aboriginal people, I believe, have been practicing a form of apprenticeship for years. Our parents and grandparents used to teach us the various skills like hunting, trapping, skinning animals. And now it's a natural fit to my way of thinking for people going to apprenticeship and learn a trade.
At the end of your program, you will then become a qualified journeyman in the trade of your choice, which allows you to work anywhere in Ontario and in most cases throughout the country as a tradesperson. As a member of a union, you also have the added advantage is that you have a health and welfare and a pension plan. These pension plans and health and welfare plans carry on throughout your life as a union member. They cover you, your spouse, as well as your children.
With the unions, we all have a very good pension and benefit plan, and anything that the government health plan doesn't cover, the union will cover it. Put in so much an hour comes off your check, goes into the pension plan, and the employer matches that. Probably you work 25 years, 30 years on that, and pay into the pension plan. Their pension will probably be more than the wages that they're collecting today. I can sit at home and have the same income coming in as if I was out there working on the job.
Now with all the government cutbacks, it helps for any Aboriginal person to be in a union for health benefits, dental, any kind of package that the government's doing away with now. The union plays a big role for myself and help myself with all the extra costs of medical bills, which is great. After being with Tom Jones now for 20 years, I could look at retiring at 55 with a good cash pension for myself to retire, go golfing, fishing, hunting, which I enjoy for sure.
Being a part of the union hall, we pay into a retirement fund, which right now looks so far away, but I know one day I'll get there. And that's a nice feeling, knowing that that I can eventually hang up the belt and live a pretty decent life.
We have projects right now running right through, all throughout the province. The larger ones being in the north, such as the Lower Matagami, and in the near future we'll have many of the mines that will be up and running.
I encourage you to get your education first of all, and then get into the trade and make some money for yourself and the family.
When you're finished a project, there's a sense of gratification that is unbeatable to what you can get from anywhere else.
And it's a very good life. I've made a very, very good living at it, and the benefits are great.
All the extra money will be great when I'm off, retired at 55.
I enjoy getting up and going to work and working with my union brothers and being a part of something that's bigger than myself.
If you want more information about apprenticeship and trades, please contact your ASETS agreement holder local office or any of the unions listed at the end of this video. Miigwech.